Hello there, this is Will from Travel with Will, and today we're back in Geneva because you've all requested more videos, and we're in Carouge. I've met these two lovely ladies here. What are your names?
Muriel and Julia.
Julia, and they are local to the area. You'll have to excuse my voice, by the way, that was the Marseille video that did this. So we're going to ask a few questions about why this festival is on today. It's not every week, is it?
No, it's once a year, the first weekend of September, and we celebrate people working, all the association and the city. So it's a city festival.
Okay. So this weekend it's Carouge.
Yes.
Will it be another part of Geneva?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, for example, in 2 weeks it will be in Verrières, so it's another city 2 kilometers from here, and you will have other small villages or little city around Geneva doing the same thing for
cool.
a weekend once a year.
Okay, and you explained this lady is from Lugano, the Italian part of Switzerland. If you'd like me to go there, please comment below. And I just want to do some comparisons. So you prefer Geneva to Lugano, or?
Yeah, I would say I would prefer, because there is more offer for the cultural life and maybe social life, nightlife, and it's more international. But Lugano has something special because you feel like in Italy. So the food and the people and the way of life is different in more south.
Yeah.
Way.
I think I need to go because I like the south of France as well, so I think it would be similar.
Exactly.
And I was going to ask you, a lot of them ask me about the cost of living in terms of rent. It's very expensive here, isn't it?
Terribly expensive.
Yeah,
really, it's crazy. Just finding an apartment, or if you want to rent something or buy a house, it's really, really expensive. The salaries are good. Yeah, but the living is really, really expensive.
So I just wanted to say that point to you because I know a lot of us are foreign and we're visiting. These are Swiss and they are saying the same thing. So it's we're all pretty much in the same situation when it comes to that. It's my favorite country in Europe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I've been around, but I think Geneva just beats Zurich.
Yeah, I think we have one of the best quality of living in the world.
In the world.
The world. We have nice city in the north of Europe, but I think Geneva is something special. We have lakes, you have the mountains, it's wonderful. We have, the quality, the security and the infrastructure, the transportation, everything is working well. Yeah. So we are lucky, I think.
I agree. Yeah. We are very lucky. Yeah. And I'm going to show you more, and you're going to tell me your favorite part that they should see in Geneva. Which part do you think?
Okay.
Which place would you recommend?
If you come just for a few hours or one day, you should go and see the jet d'eau. Along the lake. It's really nice, and you can walk along the lake. It's really pretty. And if you have more time, there is a mountain, Mont Salève. You can go up and have a nice view over all the city and the lake and the surrounding of the lake. So it's really great to see it. Yeah. And Carouge, it's one of the typical places to see because there is a really nice history here. It was connected to the Sardinian islands. So there is this way of Italian living here, and the restaurant and all the shops. There is something special.
They call it like the Italy of Geneva, don't they?
Exactly,
the little Italy of Geneva.
Yeah.
And where would you suggest?
Quel endroit tu aimerais? Qu'est-ce que tu préfères à Genève comme endroit? Oh, the old city, she said. Yeah, that's true.
And I said actually that I agree that the old town in Geneva is better than the one in Zurich, a bit. Because the Zurich one, no one knows where they are in Zurich. It's like they're all drunk. It's like even the locals.
Not so clear. Yeah. But here it's a bit of a hill. Yeah. And you have the cathedral, and you have a few streets, and with a very heavy history. You can visit some houses, and you can see it really well.
I loved it. Yeah. Well, these ladies were very kind. I met them at the parking, which is very logical, by the way. And it will be on Travel with Will. Okay. It's a YouTube channel.
Okay, Travel.
and please leave me a comment if you remember.
Yeah. We will.
But thank you for your time,
okay.
and I'll have a wander around. Thank you
Have a
very
safe
much.
trip,
I'm going to keep it rolling. That's why.
Go ahead.
Right,
Okay,
bye. They were very nice. You'll have to excuse my voice. My arm was shaking there. It's the first video of the day. Yes, so basically we're in a part of Geneva called Carouge. That lady explained it's like locally known as the Italian part, and it's the weekend festival, just to give a roundup. That's the noise the tram makes when he doesn't want you to cross the road, but we did anyway, because we break rules on this channel. We break rules. So it's the... I'll show you the sign here. And this is the beautiful building, and that's my thumbnail. So we're going to have a wander around. I'll just turn you around so you can have a look at the stands. Excuse me. There's a lot of fountains here as well. Lovely attention to detail, just like in Lausanne. So we will have a look at some prices in the restaurants, and yeah, it's actually one of my favorite parts of Geneva. I think the young girl was right. The old town is definitely a must if you come. It's one thing I've noticed about Switzerland is they love a flea market. They love to have a look around at stuff, and so do the English. Excuse me. They're not so common in France, I've noticed. But yes, it's very international. You've got a really good tram line, and if I remember, I'll put the tram right now on the screen, and you can go from near the train station, I believe, or Bel Air to here on the tram. So just think Bel Air, you get the tram from there to Carouge. It's very easy. Or you could walk, just follow the signs. I've just spotted one of our friends who's been waiting for us. Let's get a look at that. He's got a right chuffy on, hasn't he? He's got, or is it a girl? I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot of typical flea market stuff. And the Swiss are very kind, you know. If you're lost or you need to go somewhere, you can just ask. They're very friendly. So that seems to be the festival. This is normally what you'd expect to see on a Sunday, because it's a Sunday today. It's very quiet, not many things are open. And you've got your traditional kind of square. So it's very Italian architecture. So this would normally be dead as a donut on a Sunday. And all of the little places are closed. But we're going to go through the town. Just show you some of these cute buildings. So there's a lovely road coming up here. We're going to walk down that. I do often think to myself how, I've said this in a video when I was in Zurich, in the Zurich video, how do these small businesses stay open? Because it's just full of old stuff that I can't imagine they make much profit. But yeah, it's just one of those weird things that I've seen around Switzerland. And thank you for all the comments, by the way, especially the Swiss people, because you've been giving me recommendations of places to go. And I will be going. Someone said Neuchâtel, so we'll be going there. And yeah, so it's a very It's all one-way roads as well here. It's very pretty, little back streets. And there's actually a bar up here I know very well called... Oh, there's a super cool tram coming down here. Look at this. So that's one of the old-fashioned trams. You don't see them that often, so we were lucky. And then here is my favourite part of Carouge. This is like the high street, basically. It's very pretty, and it's got loads of little boutiques, like I was saying before, that kind of surprised me that they even exist. There's loads of little Italian restaurants. And yeah, as I was saying, there's a bar up here I know very well. If you're watching Rob, I know you watch a few videos. He owns a studio in Geneva. I might go and do an interview with him. And yes, we used to meet before we went to the studio to have a few beers that sometimes turned into a day of drinking beer, and sometimes the evening. But yeah, that's just the way it goes. Oh, they've got loads of these in Switzerland as well. These like dry cleaners and stuff. Let's find out how much they are. I'm curious. Price. So it's 7 francs for one wash. That's expensive. Anyway, on y va, up the high street. So you've got like these weird kind of fashion shops. This is a Steve McQueen shop, clothes shop. Only Steve McQueen. I mean, who's going to be buying that? James May from Top Gear. I don't know. I'm going to do one for the ladies, actually. A haircut. So how much is a haircut? For a man to have his haircut is 32 francs. And for a woman... Well, for a woman to just have her hair brushed is 42 francs. So I can't even imagine how much it costs to have a haircut. And we've got a vegan restaurant here. I'm not a vegan, but I know some vegans. So I will give you some information. So for a vegan bacon burger, it's 20 francs. For a side plate of chips in this vegan restaurant is 6 francs, and this is the name of it. So it's the number 12. It's the number 12 tram. So now if I forget, I don't feel so bad, because I will forget. Right, let's go up to see if that pub that I used to go in is open. And so basically, Carouge is near the end of Canton Geneva going this way. So next you'd have Lancy, a few smaller parts of Geneva, and then you're in France. So yeah, it's kind of like, in my opinion, one of the last pretty places before you get to the French border. So here's the the Eagle Cafe. This is famous with me and my friends. So if you decide to record an album at Spaceland Studios Geneva with Professor Robin Green, you can expect to go in there a few times. Yes, we had really bad weather recently, but it seems to have come back round. It's not so bad now. People are still walking around in shorts and t-shirt. So you've got the theatre of Carouge down there. I have been in this hotel before as well. And we can have a look. So it's the 12 and the 18 trams. The 12 and the 18. And remember, there is a video on public transport in the information box. So for a coffee in here, it's 4 francs. And here's a little strange thing about Geneva. In French, coffee with milk is a café au lait. But here they say renversé. It means like a reversed coffee. And they will correct you as well, some of them. It's just one little thing I've noticed. And also they say the numbers a little bit different as well. Oh, it's really hot today. One shouldn't complain because the rain's coming. The rain is a-coming. So yes, just look at these lovely little buildings. So down here you've got the museum. Just show you down this road. So where I was speaking to the 2 ladies was right down there. So we're actually going to head back down there with my other channel, Walks with Will, if you want to watch me walk around without my face in the video. But yeah, we're going to go to the end of Carouge. I can see it. So there's lots of tiny hotels. I should imagine it's actually much cheaper than taking a hotel in the city centre. And the public transport is amazing, so you can get in and out very quickly. I will just apologise again if you made it this far in the video. I tip my hat to you because you're an avid watcher and I like you a lot. But yes, my voice is very bad because of my trip to Marseille recently. So I can actually show you the signposting here. So we've reached the end or the entrance of Carouge now. So imagine this is the last point, and you've got a little square, a pizza restaurant, and then you would drive in to where we just walked, and then I can show you other parts whilst we're here. This cool statue here. Let's have a look at this. So, you can hire a bike to get around. You've got a beautiful park down here. It's very pretty. And that will actually take you back to where we were as well. And then it's a very busy road. So if you head up this way, you're going to be heading to the French border, and you can also go to Champel. If you head down that way, you're heading towards a French border, and you're also going to get to Lancy, and you can go to the airport that way. And then if you drive down there, you're going to head back towards the city centre. And I was curious to find out how much one of these bike things cost, but I don't have the app, and it doesn't say. But it's called Donkey Republic, and you'll see them around. They're orange. And also another little tip for you, the tourist information people in Geneva wear orange t-shirts, and you can see them around. They're normally in groups of 4, and they're super cool, super friendly. So, I hope you enjoyed your time in Carouge. I will also be doing a Walks with Will video where I just walk through the town, and that will be in the description box somewhere. And I'll see you in the next video, so please like, comment, subscribe. Bye.